You came here because you want to be a better slayer. Well, soldier, you've come to the right place. Let me share you the secrets to become a killing machine. Hello guys, I am back again with another brand new Call of Duty mobile video. And as you can see from the title, I am going to talk about on how to become a better slayer. So without wasting any of your time, let's get into the video. As a slayer, your job is to farm as many kills as possible to help your team build up the momentum and win. But you have to realize that your mission to farm kills isn't simply the end of the road yet. So to make it simple for you guys, I have 5 essential tips in order for you to become a better slayer. First is awareness. You have to be aware of your surroundings. And how you can be aware? Well, there are some things that can help you to be more aware. These are listening to footsteps more often, and with that said, of course, you need a headphones or any kind of audio output device so that you know exactly where those audio cues are coming from and execute the most optimal mechanics. The second thing about awareness is being aware of the map. This includes the possible rotation or entry points of your enemies, the power positions, and where are the angles where you can be picked off by your enemies. This is crucial simply because your knowledge of the map can dictate whether you'll get that upper hand over your enemies or you're the ones who's in a disadvantage. If you are not yet familiar with the maps in this game, I highly suggest that you participate in competitive scrims or play a lot of rank match. Pay attention to the pace of the game and try to memorize each and every places of each and every map. In time, I am sure you'll get the hang of it. You just have to practice and be patient. Before I dive deep into other tips and tricks on how to be a better slayer, you should go watch this clip from the man himself, Shroud, as he explains how important is awareness in FPS games.
And a lot of shooters is less about reaction time and more about just being aware, right? It might look like your reaction time's super insane, but there might be some sort of trigger before you even react, like footsteps. You hear a step and you react to that step first. So it looks like you just see the guy and you react really fast, but the trigger is the footstep. You know what I mean? So it's not always straight reaction time.
The second tip is about equipment lists. This includes your gun choice, tactical equipments, score streaks, the best perks, and the best operator skills to use. Now these choices all boils down on how you approach and play the game. Well, you might ask yourself, why can't I just pick some random gun because every gun in this game can kill, right? Well, in Call of Duty Mobile, it doesn't quite work that way. In every game, there's what we call meta, or an acronym for the most effective tactics possible. Well, in Call of Duty Mobile, there's a meta as well, which is hundreds of videos in YouTube. You can search for it if you want to. But getting back to the topic, learning and using the meta is crucial because using meta guns or things that are in the meta allows you to be more effective and more consistent. Just don't be a dirty player and use NA45 because it won't make you good. Now speaking of perks, tactical equipments, score streaks, and operator skills, there is like few right now that are actually under the meta. For perks, if you'd like to roam around the map, use lightweight, quick fix, and for the blue perk, it's your choice. It could be hardline if you want to get or cycle score streaks faster, it could be dead silent if it's search and destroy, or it could be shrapnel if you're one of those guys who tosses their tactical equipments everywhere. Now, if you're one of those guys who just like to camp for kills, use persistence, quick fix, and the blue perk of your choice. For the tactical equipments, it surely depends on you, but I'd like to rock thermite combined with trophy systems, so that I could defend myself against explosives whenever I'm in a power position. For operator skills, it depends on you, but I suggest rocking the Sparrow and War Machine because it's the meta today. The third tip that I wanna share with you guys, and is really talked about by average players, is the element of trigger discipline. Yes, it's fun to farm many kills, spawn trap your enemies to the ground, and get that spicy score streaks to cement your victory. I know that feeling very well, when you are in the zone and no one can stop you. Well, it doesn't always work that way. Being a Slayer doesn't mean that you have to take engagements every single time. I know, this is a shooter game, and you have to take gunfights, right? But you have to take the variables into consideration. Ask yourself, am I in an optimal standpoint to engage a gunfight? Will I win if I pull out the trigger? This happens instinctively, and it's a matter of milliseconds. You will improve on this aspect by just playing the game a lot and having that game sense, that instinct, that knowledge of predicting what is your enemy's behavior and what they are going to do next. The fourth tip is about power positioning. I've mentioned this so many times in my previous videos. You can't even count how many. It's that important. Power positioning pertains about positioning yourself in a stronghold position, like walls, head glitches, basically anything that has cover and not an open field. Positioning is one of the factors that will determine if you will win or lose the gunfight. As a Slayer, don't just rush in an open field like an idiot. Make sure to position yourself in a place where you know that you have the advantage over your enemies. The last tip is about practice, and it's basically just practice everything I've said here, and guaranteed in no time you'll be a killing machine. So that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed or learned something, don't forget to like this video, comment down below on what you'd like to see next, and subscribe for more awesome content. Have a good day. See you in the next one. Peace out.
Hardpoint contested. Sentry gun ready for deployment. Friendly airstrike incoming. Friendly sentry gun